So how do we introduce ourselves?
I don't know. This is my first time.
Do we do like an infotainment thing, like an announcer type, like welcome to like
a WWE
yeah,
announcer.
like in the right. Wait, how do they do it? In the right corner, right?
I think it's colors.
Yeah, it is
They
colors.
do it by colors.
I couldn't remember whether it was red corner or right corner. So
I don't watch a lot of WWE.
It's been a while. It's been ever since they took Sin Cara out. I haven't been following along. It was my favorite wrestler. He's so cool. Yes, welcome.
I went to see midget wrestling with one of our
Hold
friends.
that for a second. Hold that for
We
a
can
second.
talk
We'll
about
talk
that,
about
I
that in a
guess.
second. Yeah. Welcome. We Talk. Hosted by Xander Howard and Cole Thompson. Produced by our good friend. We're not going to name him. He's notorious. He's notorious. Like if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But he's anonymous for now. We talk about stuff.
Yeah.
We talk about stuff. We yell about stuff. All kinds of talking. We're doing it right now. This is the gist of it. We're talking. So we really met our quota there. We could stop right now if we want to, but we won't. We won't.
Just keep going.
Just keep going.
Yeah, just keep going.
And we're under a lot of pressure today because our producer here, if we don't make him laugh, he's gonna end it. He's gonna scrap it.
It's gonna be the end of the
if
show.
we're not funny enough, he's scrapping it. He's got a big red button that says delete. And he's hovering over it as we speak. A lot of pressure right now. It's nerve-wracking.
We'll get through it.
Now, a little bit about us. My name's Xander Howard. Like I said, it's okay if you forget it. You can call me whatever you want. Jack, Joe, Meathead. I don't know. And this is Cole. Say something.
My name's Cole Thompson.
Actually?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't really have any like nicknames or anything.
Middle name? Are you willing to disclose that right now? I know it's personal for a lot of people.
Maybe it'll be a special episode later.
Okay. Yeah. We'll make that a whole episode. Try to guess.
Yeah.
Paywall's crazy. We got to set up the Patreon. We got to set up the Patreon. We'll get that set up soon. And for a small fee of like $250, you can
at least
like $300
a month or
a month. Yeah, a month, like weekly, like $350 weekly. You can have access to Cole Thompson's middle name. I'll just say mine starts with an R. We'll make that a little game. We should do like an ARG, right?
ARG.
ARG.
What is that?
Alternate reality game. You know what an ARG is? I'm
blanking.
Do you know? You play Overwatch?
Yeah.
I play Overwatch. Do you play Overwatch?
I don't play Overwatch, no.
Okay, he doesn't play Overwatch. Maybe
Terrible
some of you
game.
do. But anyway, a while ago, I think a year after the game came out or something, when did the game come out? Like 2017? 2016.
I think, yeah.
Like a year after they came out, they were dropping a new character. It's Sombra now, for those of you who know. They did like an ARG. Do you remember that? Where they'd tease things on their like social media, like little tidbits. Like, they'd post a picture of like a toilet. And then if you increase the brightness, you'd see like graffiti on the toilet. And then that graffiti was actually a code. And you put that, it was actually a cipher. And if you decipher that, you get sent to like Yosemite or something. And then you have to dig you just have to dig a certain spot, like X marks the spot, and then you find a treasure chest, and then in that treasure chest, it's like a note. Now you're at Honolulu. It's a whole thing. Do you remember that?
I don't. I'm not gonna lie.
He doesn't remember that. That's an ARG. Like, hey, pull up.
I know what you mean. I think I've seen like when I guess it's not that.
Am I allowed to call you by your name, producer?
Yeah, you can do that.
I didn't actually know if you wanted to stay anonymous.
You said my name technically earlier.
Did I?
Yeah.
While we were live?
Yeah. You were like, oh, that might not actually be my name. And then you're like, John, Joe, Jack. And
yeah, you're right. See, we're playing an ARG right now. It was a code, and you guys missed out on it. Jack, pull that up. What is an ARG?
Comment down below
just ARG.
If you picked up on
comment,
it.
Yeah, there's ciphers left all over this episode.
An ARG is an alternate reality game.
Could we get a little more on that? Is there like a little Wikipedia snippet?
Basically, it says is an interactive network narrative that uses the real world as a platform and employs transmedia storytelling to deliver a story that may be altered by players' ideas or actions.
So that's a whole lot of nonsense just to say.
Basically, it's... Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it's like in-world advertising for a game.
Honestly, yeah. Dude, it's literally just advertising, but in a fun way.
It's like when Smile, the movie, they had like a bunch of people like in like football games and stuff, and the crowd that would like doing the creepy smile, and it was all like an ad campaign.
That is so cool.
Yeah, they had people like at games in the World Series, people just standing there. And finally, security had to come down and be like, "Sit down."
If I could, I want to do that for a living. Just be a marketing ploy, but like a fun marketing ploy. Like,
what do they do the rest of the time though? Like, are they just?
I mean, they're probably professional. They probably just do.
Like,
I mean, they're actors.
advertising?
They're actors. Like
Did
TV
they have
actors.
the actors do it?
It might just be random people that they might have just stapled a sheet to a telephone pole, say, "Hey, take a tab, call this number."
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know much about it, but I'd love to just be such a cool way to make a living. Just be funny like that.
People who rip off tabs on the advertisements, psychos.
Yeah, I've never actually seen. I don't think I've. The only time I've seen tabs like that on telephone poles are for like lost animals. Not even. I'm trying to think. When was the last time I actually saw something like that?
Any movie that I've seen. Oh, my goodness.
Okay,
any
you just
movie
end
that
it.
I've
we
seen.
can do we can do a do-over right now. That's unprofessional. I apologize.
Restart.
Go on.
Any movie that I've seen that has like a scene where somebody's ripping off and they call the person.
Yeah.
It always ends bad. There's never a good ending.
That's true. Because like, you don't have like Facebook. Just use Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, I mean, how many people are going to be walking past that telephone pole? Truthfully.
I mean, it depends on the telephone pole.
Depends on there's a lot of factors. It's actually
There's
complex.
one in downtown
Location.
Bloomington. I think people are gonna pass.
Right. That's so true. We should do a tab thing. Social experiment. Oh, we should do a social experiment.
I mean, there's a bulletin board on the other side of this door over here that like
With tabs?
has those all the time. I mean, like students doing
Right.
students doing studies and stuff like that across the university and all that. You know,
I want to rephrase that kind of like tabs like in buildings of like school building that not psychos, but like
So you mean like
a random telephone pole on the side of like a city street or
where
like
you don't know who will
like
be
an
passing
empty
that.
street.
Yeah, you don't know who will be passing
Yeah.
that telephone pole.
Or like
Could be
in a
Krampus.
restaurant bathroom. Some of them have like I've seen.
Crazy. You don't want to touch
Insane.
those tabs.
That's how
don't wanna touch those
that's
tabs.
how you get your kidneys removed.
You'll get staph infection.
Oh yeah.
If you touch those tabs, something bad's bound to happen. But
Have you seen Tusk?
I have seen Tusk. It's a
He,
great
he pulled the thing.
a tab.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've seen it. Is that how he got involved in the whole the Tusky dilemma? Is that how he got Tusky?
Yeah, so for those of you who haven't seen it, it's a horror movie. It came out a couple of years ago. Based off of an idea that somebody had.
I thought you were about to say
in
based off a true
podcast.
story.
No.
Don't lie.
It was just like they were just joking about a movie idea, and then they made it an actual horror movie, which is pretty
That's not the
cool.
best idea. Sorry, Jack. Do you know what Tusk is?
I've heard of it. Isn't it like an A24 movie or something like that?
I think so.
I think I know the movie.
Yeah, they got A24 to like
Like,
buy the idea and let them produce it. I don't know how that.
How-
I'm not the film major.
like basically they got him to finance it.
Yeah,
I'm
I
guessing.
think so.
Props
Yeah,
to
they came to them with the idea.
props to A24 for hearing that idea and not immediately shoving them out the door. So
I mean, they did it so well, though. It's such a good.
they
movie.
did. I mean, there are bad ideas. There are bad ideas.
There are some bad ideas.
I don't want this to be taken out of context. There are bad ideas.
You've seen Sharknado?
Hey, it's a classic of the genre. The genre being so bad, so bad it's good. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So yes, there are bad ideas. I'm thinking of a lot of historical examples right now that I'll choose not to name. But so yes, there are bad ideas. Oh, well, let's say in the creative sphere. That's a better way to put it. Creatively, Never mind, there are bad ideas. Creatively,
Can I get some water?
just say, just say that. You don't have to do sign language over there.
I'm sorry.
He's speaking with his hands.
I didn't want to.
Throwing up signs.
I didn't want to announce.
He needs water. You don't
I'm
know.
thirsty. I'm
He's
quenched.
thirsty. Yeah, it's not even hot out. It's actually pretty nice out. Anyway, yeah, dehydration's a killer. Drink your water, everybody. It's 8 ounces. How many? It's like 8 cups, something. 8 cups a day.
Oh. Something like that.
Something like that. Great for your skin, energy. I mean, really just,
Overall health.
yeah, I'm taking a drink.
According to Google, it is about 15 and a half cups of fluids a day.
That's crazy.
15
Okay,
and a half?
that's propaganda. That's Dasani propaganda. They're trying to get you to buy water. 15 cups a day. The more I think about it, the more I realize how crazy that is. This, I don't know how many cups this is.
Wait, that's like
How many cups are in a
just
gallon?
under a
Jack?
gallon. I think isn't there 16?
Jack, pull that up. How many cups are in a gallon?
I'm gonna guess 16. That's my estimate.
Hang on. Here.
No problem.
16 cups. 16
That
cups
is
in a gallon.
Gallon.
It's a I mean, that's just a gallon.
I mean,
feel
but
like
what are
drink
you
at least a
doing
gallon.
though? Like, because that's got to be an average. Because like, if you're just sitting at home rotting, I don't think you need 15 cups. You're conserving your water. If you're, running or something,
Oh yeah. Well, if you're
or doing
anything
push-ups
where you're
in the
gonna-
hot desert sun, yeah, a gallon, I can see that. But not always. I mean, really, let's not listen to Dasani and Big Water.
Big water.
Big water.
They got it out for us.
Let's not listen to Big Water, okay? It's really a case-by-case basis.
If you want to think about it like this, the average water bottle is about 12 ounces. You would need to drink 128 ounces to get a gallon every single day.
So like 10 of those.
About 10 bottles
I
of
don't
water.
think I have ever drinking 10 bottles of water in a day.
Not like I haven't drinking 10 bottles, but I've drinking like 10 bottles worth of water. I think.
In like a day?
Yeah.
I'm trying to visualize in my head how big a water bottle is. Because what was it? 15 cups? What was it? What did you say? 15 cups?
15 and a half cups a day for men. 11 and a half cups a day for women. That's according to the U.S. National
4
Academic of
cups?
Sciences, Engineering, and Medicine.
What?
Why is there a 4-cup difference?
I don't know. Do women need that much water?
I guess.
Do we need that much water?
Or
Does
they need
anybody
less.
need that much water? Yeah, what are the biological differences between... No, don't do that. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about that.
Don't worry, I'm on it.
Okay.
We're getting too deep.
There you, just look up anything. You can look up anything. Yeah, 15... Okay, listen, don't drink 15 cups of water a day.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry.
We don't have degrees in anything yet. The degrees we do want, more on that later, they don't involve health advice. But I'm saying, listen to me.
I'm in the School of Public Health.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
One of our members here is actually in the School of Public Health. So he knows what he's talking about, don't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What are the regions of the brain? Tell me.
You got the frontal lobe.
Correct.
The stem. Brain stem.
This guy doesn't have his PhD. So maybe take what he says with a grain of salt. But I'm a shaman, dude.
Self-proclaimed.
What?
Self-proclaimed.
Yeah, I'm a shaman. I know what people need. I live a healthy life. I drink water, not 15 cups. Don't drink 15 cups. Do not drink. Don't drink 15
Do not
cups.
take any of our what we say as actual health
Take
advice.
everything we say as fact. Everything we say. Am I allowed to say this? Will we get shut down?
Please don't take anything that you hear on this podcast as fact.
Okay, so take
This is all jokes.
This is a fictitious podcast. We are not real. Jack is an AI.
This is actually we're all AI.
This is actually the world's first AI generated podcast. So whatever we say, probably not true. It's generated by
IU Bloomington. We got it. AI generated podcast.
we
We're
have
there.
world's first.
Yeah.
So yeah, take everything we say as a weird sort of algorithm, like kind of like a what are the AI programs called?
ChatGPT.
No, like when you merge the synthesizer, when it creates the images. Jack, pull that up. So I got you off guard.
What am I looking at?
AI image.
The AI, like they paint stuff. What's the program they use? The synthesizers. Jack, you don't have to pull this up anymore. I don't want to talk about this anymore. I feel like this is a dead end.
I'm not finding much.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Anyway, world's first AI-generated podcast. We're crazy. We've gone rogue. Skynet over here. Enough about water.
I love the Terminator. The Terminator movie is so good. You said
Terminator's pretty cool, man. Who would want to fight, Terminator or RoboCop?
My money's on Terminator.
It has to be. Jack, what about you?
I would say, yeah, probably the Terminator.
My money's on Terminator.
Wait, which Terminator are we doing?
Arnold Schwarzenegger T-800.
The first one?
Yeah. The first. Because it gets crazy with the
What's
later
the one in
Terminators.
T2?
Yeah.
Was it is like the
T-1000?
Is that the T-1000?
Where it's like also liquid morphs into different states.
Yeah,
that one takes
easy.
it.
Yeah.
Easy. I mean,
It's
no
contest.
diff. No diff. But the T-800, I mean, listen, I watched the death battle. Okay. I watched the death battle on YouTube. Okay. And I wholeheartedly disagree. They had RoboCop winning.
Yeah, I think I watched that with
The
you.
T-800, and I mean, it's really silly. Because in things like Terminator Salvation, I think they're able to take out the Terminator with like a pipe bomb. But in like the first Terminator...
They had to put him in lava.
Yeah, but that's like the first Terminator, right? Or like, that's the T-800. Yeah. They to kill the T-800, they had to dip that thing in lava. They had to give that thing a lava bath, okay? And even then, if he wanted to, he probably could have crawled out of there. Like, he probably could have swam his way out of there. He was
just really tired.
Yeah, he just died because he wanted to.
His battery
I mean, the
was
fact
low.
he had that thumb up for a while, he could have swam out of there with a few flesh wounds. But like RoboCop, I don't think he's taking this. I mean, I don't think he can take nearly as much damage as the T-800. So we're all in agreement. T-800 takes it.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
For like $200, you can vote on our poll on Patreon.
We'll get that set up.
We'll get that set up right now. Donate to our P.O. box if you want us to set up this Patreon, okay?
We'll enter the number.
Yeah, just slide it under our door or something. Just slide some dollar bills under our door or something. We'll take it. You can find us. You can find us if you really want to.
Don't encourage people to stalk us.
Don't stalk us. Come up and say hi. Give us a high five,
Yeah.
you know. Do a flip. That'd be cool. Actually, yeah, only come up because listen, let's be honest. If you see me in the street, do not talk to me. You are, Jack, I know, I see your face over there. Just give it a second. It comes around. It comes around. Because listen, if you're a fan of the show, listen, we don't know you. We don't like you, okay? So...
But if they like us...
You are only of value to me if you can come up and show me something cool. So come up and do a flip. Give me money. That's what I have to say about it. That's my take on fan interactions.
You're gonna have a lot of people coming up trying to do flips in front of you.
Which is
I
awesome. Yeah,
hope
please.
so.
Please, if you want to do a flip,
That would
I would
be
love
sick.
that. If you hurt yourself, though, we're not responsible. We deny all
we are not
responsibility.
liable for injury.
Yeah, we are not liable for anything at all. By the way, please, yeah, if you listen, I know nobody listen. If you're a fan, yes, come up and say hi. Listen, I love all you. Come up and say hi. I feel weird. Do that again. Do that again. Hang on.
I'm doing that again.
Hey, audience, pause for a second. I thought you were about to eject out of that seat. It's
That's
like
too high.
steam powered. I saw steam come
I'm
out of
taller
there.
than you, and the seat was.
See, it was so funny. If you don't know, Kole just adjusted his seat. It looked very funny. I looked over at him and he dropped like a foot. Made a
Like an
funny.
inch.
It made a funny noise too. Don't worry. Whenever we get the video set up, we weren't able to do it today. It's a shame. When we get the video set up, we'll recreate it. We'll recreate it. It won't be as good, but we'll recreate it.
We can. We'll pay somebody to animate.
Animate?
it. Later on, we'll re-release it.
We'll get an animation done of Kole adjusting his chair height, and we'll put it on Patreon, $500 for a pay-per-view. We'll get this Patreon set up soon. We're a rich man's podcast, okay?
We are.
We're a Rich Man's Podcast. And we say that. We say that, but the fact that we're asking $500 pretty much every time you open the Patreon page, I mean, it gives you an idea of how well off we are. Let's see.
I think I've had dining hall burnt pork ends for dinner every day this week.
We have been living, I mean, really, we've ate nothing but burnt pork ends. And listen, they're good, first of all. Okay, you hear burnt and you hear ends.
They're all right.
It doesn't sound well, first of all, they're really good. Let's be honest with ourselves. They're really good. And try them if you haven't. But you hear burnt and you hear ends. Like am I eating the ass of the pig? Am I eating pig rectum right now? No.
Would that just be bacon chunks?
Yeah. Yeah, it would be. It's not that. You're not eating the sphincter of a pig or anything. It's just a cut of pork. I don't know where from. It's also, they say burnt. I don't know why. It's crispy at most, okay?
I've had some of them, and it was burnt.
They're crispy at most. And I like crispy things. I don't know about anybody else, but I like crispy things. I think they're really good. Put some sauce on that, John. It's good. It's a good food to eat. I eat it every day. And I am only slightly sick of it.
Give it another week.
I might have to go on a pork break, a pee break, you know. Might have to take a pee break, lower my tolerance levels a little bit for the pork ends, just so it has that, just so it hits again like it used to, you know.
Oh.
The pork ends are really good. I mean, it's either that, a cheeseburger,
or a salad,
or white rice. Yeah. Don't get me wrong though. You can mix and match. You can make some cool things. Yeah. You can. I mean, they have special sandwiches. You can. I mean, dude, put the pork ends. You know what? We gotta stop talking about this because we actually have to.
I'm so hungry.
We started that, and we have not even. What do they know about us? My name's Xander Howard. Your name's Cole Thompson.
Yeah.
They think I'm an asshole because I've said that I will shoo them away if they come up to me in public. They know that I am kind of addicted to pork ends.
Mildly.
But what else? They know nothing else. We're not trustworthy. You know, we're fiends, really. What do I major in?
You are a cinematic arts major.
Am I?
I believe.
You really know a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
so.
It
try
is.
to.
It's a cinematic arts, BFA, Bachelor of Fine Arts. What do you do? What do you do for fun?
Homework.
That's not fun.
We skate around.
That's true. We'll get to that in a second. What do you major in though? We got to keep this coherent.
I'm a parks, recreation, and outdoors major.
Oh, like the show.
Shut up.
For those of you who don't know, oh, Jack, you're gonna love this because you did it too. I think almost every time. What percentage would you say of people do this whenever you tell them you major in Parks and Rec?
It's got to be at least probably 70%.
70% of people, you can tell.
I mean, it's
You can tell them.
Yeah. I just anytime anybody asks my major, have you seen that show? It's like,
yeah, have you seen that show? Oh, like the show,
really,
like the show, right?
I've never really thought about the connection actually before.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, like the show. You've watched Parks and Rec, right? Have you actually watched Parks and Rec?
I don't think I've actually sat through and
Don't
watched
tell people
the
that.
entire show.
Don't tell people that.
Yeah, no,
because then
never.
It's have you watched? Like Parks and Rec, and then it's the next thing's gonna be, oh well, how are you gonna major? Like you
gotta watch.
Yeah, you gotta watch.
So good.
Everybody's. Yeah. You would have said that too, Jack. I already know.
I actually have only seen maybe one season of Parks and Rec. It is really funny.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen a lot of like sporadic episodes, but I haven't seen like the entire storyline or anything.
It's just.
It is very funny.
It's not enough to hook me in for like, how many, is it like 5 seasons?
Yeah. Well, maybe you got to get past the first season.
I can't consecutively watch.
I mean, I know with The Office, people always say the first season's a little slow. Like they didn't really get big into it until like after the first season. So maybe it's something like that. Maybe it's something. I've only watched it in bits and pieces.
Well, in the first
Ron Swanson. That's a character. It's a character.
I feel like Michael in The Office. I feel like Michael in the first season is like.
He's different.
He's a lot more mean.
He's different.
And it's like the first season, so it hits harder.
Right.
It's like just kind of unfunny. He's kind of just mean to these people.
He is a bit of a different character in the first season.
But then, I mean, obviously, as the show goes on,
right,
you love him.
So what do you want to do? What do you want to do with your major exactly?
That's a good question. I've got a couple options. They're like just like a park ranger, like a national park somewhere.
Do you have any particular national park you'd like to set up in?
Not really. Like I kind of want to go to like more than one. Like I don't want to be in the same park for too long. I think.
So traveling parksman.
Yeah. Well, like, I mean, obviously, like a good couple years.
Right.
But I think it'd be cool to like experience different environments and biomes and such.
Biomes? No way. You're gonna. I mean, would you ever want to set up in the jungle biome, like desert biome? Like, I know sandstone. Sandstone is in high demand nowadays. People are trying to build their bases. Sandstone is often in high demand. Glass as well. So I think I think it'd be profitable to set up in the desert biome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my! It's a Minecraft reference.
My Egyptian classes would help me with that.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
I could do pyramid tours.
That's a whole thing. You could do pyramid. We could both do. No, I couldn't. I don't listen. I don't listen in that class. Hello, if you're watching this.
You cannot call her out.
I'm just kidding. That's not her name. The class is actually it's actually interesting. I could put a little more work in, but it's pretty interesting.
I love my elementary Middle Egyptian.
We can bleep that out, can't we? We can bleep whatever we want out. No way.
No way.
Hey, 3, 2, 1. That's so cool. Did you hear that, guys? No, you didn't. You don't know what I said. Okay, do it again. Hang on, I wasn't ready. 3, 2, 1.
You should not have given him that power.
That's so cool. Thank you. What kind of trinkets do you have there?
Other sounds?
What kind of trinkets do you have there?
We got a couple other different things here.
We have voice disguisers.
No way.
What's your favorite scary movie? Hang on, keep the voice disguiser on again. Ba ba black sheep, have you any wool? That's gonna sound awesome. I already know it's gonna sound cool. What's another one?
There's this one right here.
No way. This is like a valley.
Sounds like Alvin and the Chipmunks.
Oh, that too, dude. We could do like covers with this, like Alvin and the Chipmunk covers. We need to revive that genre.
What's your favorite? Who's
Don't
the best
ask me.
chipmunk?
Oh, okay. I thought you said, "What's your favorite Alvin and the Chipmunks movie?" I couldn't tell you. I haven't really sat down and watched them enough.
The second one.
Chipwrecked is. Listen, the first one obviously a classic.
With Chipettes.
Chipwrecked.
With the Chipettes. The girl.
That's the second
chipmunks?
one though.
Yeah.
Chipwrecked is the.
The Squeakquel is fire.
The Squeakquel is.
I forgot
fire.
about that.
I think that's the one you're talking about.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Are you? Is the voice disguiser still on for this? By the way.
No.
I didn't know. Hang on. Can you click it really quick?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how we're gonna sound for the rest of the podcast. No, just
I
kidding.
think it's only working for my microphone.
No.
No.
The bits. Oh, thank you.
Okay. Baba black sheep, have you any wool? Okay, that's all I wanted to do.
You can have it back now. Here you go. Yeah. Are you a part of the Alvin and the Chipmunks fandom, Jack?
What?
It's long.
Yes, he is. He's doing his impression. That's actually an impression of
I'm a
his.
huge fan, as you can clearly tell.
Of course, yeah. You can't see it, but he's got all kinds of Alvin and the Chipmunk merch on right now.
All the.
He's got the Alvin hat on with the A. It's so cool. The Simon sweater.
I'm surprised it took you guys this long to figure it out.
It's I didn't know. I thought it was maybe a coincidence.
You guys will all see it in the next episode when we finally have video.
Yes, it's gonna be cool. Hey, come here for a second.
You can bleep. Just have to bleep it.
Oh yeah.
We can talk.
Okay, bleep this out. Like hold like a 10-second bleep.
All right, I apologize, audience. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, you can take it off now. You'll see, audience. It's gonna be cool.
We got plans.
We have plans. Well, yeah, how are we on time?
got about 20 minutes. You're good.
Oh, so what are we? How far in are we?
You are 30 minutes in.
Crazy.
Or no. So you got 30 minutes then. You got 30 minutes. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So who's your favorite chipmunk? I know what in the chipmunk.
It's a thinker. I mean, they're all great in their own way. That's a cop out though. I gotta pick one.
Yeah, you gotta pick one.
Theodore's a little cutie. Theodore's pretty cute.
I was gonna say mine. Mine is definitely Theodore.
Okay, Theodore. Jack?
Give me Simon. Give me
Respectable.
Simon.
I feel like there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong answer.
Alvin's a dick.
See, yeah, because I mean, yes, he's charming. Yes, he's charming.
Yeah.
But I mean,
He's the
we have to
star of
think.
the show. You know?
He makes Dave's life
Terrible.
miserable.
Yeah.
And if I was Dave, I would have sent him off to the pound. Truthfully, I admire Dave's
Yeah, but
patience.
he's
The
racking.
pound for a chipmunk.
Yes, I would have sent him there.
He's
instantly.
racking in dough. Though.
I mean, it's a good thing he's stuck through it that far because I mean he's making bank now. He's well off for himself.
And I mean, how long do chipmunks last?
Sorry, how long do chipmunks live for? Are they dead?
By now,
No way.
that was like
Let's see. So an eastern chipmunk, which I'm guessing is ours, only about 3 years.
oh, they're gone.
No, Jack. When did Alvin and the Chipmunks come out?
Dude, the chipmunks in the first and the second movie are different. I mean, it's all
lore.
it's all animated, but
Are they alive, Jack? When did the movie come out?
The movie came out in 2007.
They're gone. Jack, do you have on your soundboard there a 21 gun salute?
I don't have a 21 gun salute, but here, how about this?
Can you play the beep sound 21 times?
The movie came out in 2007.
Do that again. That's fun. That's
We've
fun.
also got, I mean, this is a dark one, but the movie came out in 2007.
The haters, dude. They
That's
want,
the haters right there.
that's messed up.
that's messed up.
Who's
People are
the-
preying on the
who's
Chipmunks'
the-
downfall.
Who's the bad guy in the Alvin and the Chipmunks?
Ooh, don't tell me, don't tell me, don't tell me.
David Cross.
Yeah,
Is
but what
David
is
Cross?
his name in the movie?
Was his name David Cross or was that the actor?
No, that's the actor.
Okay.
That's the actor.
Yeah. No, don't tell me, don't tell me. Don't
I
tell
almost
me.
said Gargamel.
From the Smurfs?
From this.
No. Gargamel. Is that his name for sure?
From the Smurfs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I-
I was confusing him and Gilgamesh, the Sumerian epic. It is Gargamel. You're right. It is Gargamel. What an evil bastard. Truthfully. Didn't he try to eat Smurfs?
He does something to him. Man.
Evil.
He like takes her.
Evil.
They got like magic or something.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, he did have like a little witch's cauldron.
He's
Didn't
got
he?
like a little wand, I think
Yeah.
too. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry,
I could go deep into
I
Smurf
blanked.
lore.
I blanked for a second. We got to finish the introductions. We got to finish it because I have to say what I'm going to do with my major now. Since I asked you, we really got to be better about this.
We got.
we have to improve. Cinematic arts. Here, you ask me. You asked me what I plan to do with my major.
What are you gonna do with that, Xander?
Well, Cole, I'm glad you asked. Yeah, this is making movies is definitely on the list. Just cinematic arts, it's kind of the go-to people think about. I'd love to, I want to make things. Look at what I'm doing right now. I'm making
stuff.
things. It's great. Yeah. Great timing. Great comedic timing. Yeah, that's good. If you want to do that more, you can. It's really great. Because I was thinking about editing like sounds in post. But having it here live would be much better. That'd be cooler. So I mean, even like don't go overboard though, because I mean,
All right, fine.
timing's crucial. I mean, if you want to cheer after everything I say,
We got a rim shot too. So if you want, if you guys
Can you do
ever-
the rim shot?
If you guys ever make jokes, I can just give you a.
Definitely.
Definitely. So if you want to cheer after everything I say, you can. Okay, that's good.
That was a little bit longer.
That's
so
fine.
It takes a while to get that one back up again.
Thank you. This is actually our
Really
audience
like
in
that
real
one.
time. This is
They're
we actually have a live.
outside.
Thank you all so much for coming out. I really appreciate it.
Thank you guys. We actually have a live
We'll
studio
have a meet
audience
and
right now.
greet after the show.
Meet and greet. We'll sign whatever you want. So yeah, thank you so much for coming out. Oh, please, you're too much. You're too much. All right, quiet down now. Okay. Well, okay, I could play with that for so long.
Are we gonna be able to? Is there any way that we could like edit like? If we get our like intro music, could we like play it through our?
Like in real
Like,
time?
in real time during the show.
We might be able to. I would have to do some finagling with the soundboard to like actually like import the sound into the board.
we could just do that in post though.
Yeah.
We just do that in post. It's no problem.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get something together. So I was thinking about earlier plans. We could beatbox. Like right now, we can start over. Beatbox for the intro.
I made some fire.
Not fully. Jack, don't cut this. Don't cut it. No.
All right, if you say so.
Like, we won't beatbox. I can't beatbox. It's really impressive, actually.
I made some fire beats on GarageBand.
Oh yeah, we were working with GarageBand yesterday. We're gonna
Yeah.
make our own.
All right.
We're gonna make our own.
Make our own music.
It's gonna be so cool and
There you
fire.
go.
We're gonna. I mean, do you know anybody like any record companies? record labels?
Unfortunately, I don't. I don't know anybody right now that can produce anything. I mean, I can record the sounds if you want. But,
yeah, you could do all that work.
Well,
We'll
we got some SoundCloud.
we'll send you the beat. We'll send you the beat when we get it mastered and everything.
just send it off like you know what to
Yeah,
do.
it's real fire. You can add some professional sheen to it. But what was I saying earlier? Yeah, making things. That's how we got here. Yeah, I just make things. I'd like to make movies.
Is there any like any like genre?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Did you?
Yeah, ask the next question you're gonna say because I know what it is.
I was gonna ask what genre you were gonna do it, and then I was gonna wait.
Okay, my bad.
Is that what everybody says?
No.
No.
No, normally I just say, "Oh, cool. Well, that's cool." Yeah. That's it. But I mean, that's what I say to everybody. It's like, "Hey, what's your major?" Nursing. Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. Genre? I'd like to do some horror. Sorry, I just kicked your wire. I'd like to make at least one horror thing. I'd like to...
like an indie horror film.
Yes, exactly. I have an idea in mind, and it involves Joaquin Phoenix. I need Joaquin Phoenix. If I can't get him, I'm not doing
Joaquin, if you're
That's
listening
the
to
only
this,
person who can play this.
That's the person I have in my head. That's the person that's doing it.
Joaquin, if you're listening, please
come on the
message
show.
us.
We'll talk about it. It's a great role. I think you'd really love it.
Next role after Napoleon?
Exactly. Napoleon?
Yeah, he's playing Napoleon.
Like Bonaparte?
What?
Napoleon Bonaparte?
Yeah, like the Napoleon, yeah. Ridley Scott's next movie.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it called Napoleon?
Yeah.
Have you seen this
trailer
call?
the trailer was just dropped.
Here,
Here, let me.
Okay, so he's booked for now. He's booked.
Well, I mean, he already
Yeah, the
made
movie's over. They're
He already
done.
made the
Oh,
movie.
that's right.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
just
He's
got-
not booked.
He's just got premieres and
I
stuff.
don't have to start production. Good.
Yeah, Ridley Scott's next movie here.
Oh, that's so cool.
Trailer just dropped.
When does it come out?
It comes out November 22nd.
Okay, that's cool.
Who do you think would win in a fight?
Hey, is his last name? His last name's pronounced Bonaparte, right?
Bono? I thought it was a.
Because I feel like listen,
I thought it had a V in it.
a little about me. Whenever I say things, I'm never sure about it. I always assume I'm wrong. How do you pronounce Napoleon Bonaparte's last name? Wait, yeah, that's how you spell it. Bonaparte? Bonaparte.
Yeah, let's see. I'll be back in a sec for this here.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so
Okay, who do you think would win in a fight, Napoleon, or Attila the Hun?
Attila the Hun?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know much about.
And they
The
get
brother
they get
Attila,
their
okay.
they get their weapons. So like Attila gets like a
One-on-one, or are we
club.
talking like
Yeah,
a
one-on-one.
siege?
one-on-one. Siege is no contest. Attila had like a gigantic army, didn't he?
I'm not too familiar with
Pretty sure he did.
Attila, that guy. You know, I'm sure he was that guy, but
I'm basing all the information about Attila the Hun off of the Night at the Museum movie.
he was pretty stacked in that movie. He's got some pretty impressive feats. And Napoleon Bonaparte, he's like 4'2". He's not that tall. I feel like Attila definitely has the size advantage for sure.
All right, I gotcha. According to this video, it is Napoleon Bonaparte.
Bonaparte.
Okay.
If you want to get like really French, like Bonaparte.
Right, but that's like the French thing. I mean, what's the Americanized version?
I didn't look that one up.
Okay, that's fine. Because I
let you down. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. You never let me down. It's okay. You're great. Like Des Moines, Des Moines, like the capital city.
Iowa?
Yeah, the capital of Iowa. Like Des Moines, that's French, right? It's a French name.
Sorry.
Maybe?
But either way, that's like how you say it, like correctly. It's not Des Moines, right? But have you ever heard people say Des Moines? Because I've heard people say that. So I'd say that's like the Americanized version. So Bonaparte,
it's just overpronouncing.
right? Bonaparte, I feel like that's the Americanized version.
Attila the Hun was 4'11".
4'11".
4'11".
How tall was Napoleon? I know they made him shorter back then, but but 4'11". Wow, crazy. I think the average height was like 5'3".
And Napoleon was 5'6". So he's got like 5 inches on him, but like,
What's battle experience like?
what do you mean?
I mean,
Like what?
obviously they saw combat, but
Oh,
how
well,
much?
Attila the Hun like conquered like most of the known world at the time.
that is Genghis Khan. He sighs as he pulls his phone out to check. Yeah, it's Genghis Khan who conquered most of the known world of the time. Attila the Hun, definitely. I mean, I've heard rumors. And while you look that up, I'll talk a little more about cinematic arts. Yeah, I'm gonna make things. A horror movie would be great. I'd like to be creative in all realms, so not just screenplays. I'd love to create screenplays. I'd love to be able to, be dominant in the entire creative process. Be able to, if I wanted to, I'd like to be able to do every part of it, which obviously probably won't because that'd take way too long. But if I wanted to, I'd like to have full creative control if I can. So everything like editing, sound, filming, the script, whatever. I want to do it all.
All right, I've got
He's got it.
got the results. Attila the Hun. I did have it mixed up. I was thinking of Genghis Khan. But Attila the Hun, he like went around and raided the Roman Empire
Raiding the Romans, that's a feat.
with his gaggle of misfits.
Does that say that?
Known for his
Is that what the wiki says?
Yeah.
Gaggle of misfits?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's fact. Known for his brutality and a penchant for sacking and pillaging Roman cities.
Love a good sack. There's no.
They called him the Tornado of Destruction.
Oh, that's kind of cringe, actually.
That's kind of hard, though.
Tornado of Destruction. Are you serious?
Dude, I mean,
I could look up cool name generator on Google. That's what that would give me. That's where that name would come from. Who gave him that name? Did he give himself that name? Probably not. Did we as a modern society give him that name? Or did, contemporaries at the time give him that name?
I think it was just like a metaphor. I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, yeah, it's a metaphor.
Because he like went around and just
Yeah, but it's also a
destroyed cities.
it's a nickname. Like, I mean, mug me out there. Whoever you are, we have beef. There's a guy that walked past the window. He looked at me, and I didn't like it. Do you have like a punch sound effect on there?
No, I don't.
That's okay. We'll get that next time. Here.
I could go through the library if you'd like.
Oh, but you don't have to worry about it. I'll just make it right now. That's me to that guy. What were we saying?
I don't know. I think should I?
Gaggle of, oh yeah, the tornado of destruction.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that. It's just a little too on the nose. It's just tornado of destruction. Really, like, oh my God. He walks through the door, Attila the Hun. It's the tornado of destruction. Come on.
Well, I don't think it's like a superhero name. I think
it seems almost like contradiction. It seems to like contradict itself, the name.
Tornado of destruction?
The tornado of destruction. Like everyone knows that a tornado already causes destruction.
Right.
So why is it the tornado of destruction?
Oh, yeah.
it's the tornado. That's like a WWE name.
The tornado.
Like if it was just the tornado, I'd be like, oh yeah, that's
right.
That's
The
a good
tornado
name.
of destruction. Yeah, it's unnecessary. Saying what's already been said.
Yeah. I guess he's got to have like a title in there with it.
Yeah.
Like Chief Tornado or something like that.
He could have called himself like Attila the Destroyer. That's cool. Now that's cool. Attila the Destroyer. Or like, I'm trying to think of anything that would involve the use of Hun, but it's all involves honey. And you do not want to be called that on the battlefield. Honey.
I can't think of anything.
The Huntacular Hunk. Hun the Hunk. Huh?
Hun Heretic.
Hun Heretic?
Yeah.
What was he a heretic of?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was just trying
Just
to think of
alliteration.
titles.
Sure, alliteration. Hun the Himbo.
Hambo?
Himbo.
Hamboni.
We're gonna cut that out. We're gonna cut that out. I didn't
Leave
like
that
that.
out in post.
We're gonna leave that out. Do you know what a himbo is?
Are you saying himbo?
Yeah, Himbo.
I can't think. No, I don't think so.
It's like. Am I allowed to say that?
Bleep it out.
We're gonna cut that
We'll
out.
cut that.
I probably would.
Okay, I'll cut it out. It's like since that's just been, we're gonna start. We're
So
gonna cut
new
this whole part out.
topic.
No, hang on. We're gonna cut this whole part out. We're gonna start over. Hun the Himbo. Ask the question.
What's a himbo?
There you go. I was waiting for it.
I thought we were cutting that out.
Well, listen. We're gonna say. Okay, cut this part out. We're not. I was gonna try to find another way to spin it. Okay, hit. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I've got nothing. I don't know what to call. I mean,
Yeah.
Attila the Destroyer is the best.
Hammer.
Attila the Hammer.
On the hammer.
Oh, Hun the Hammer. That's kind of hard. That goes kind of hard. Hun the Hammer. That's the best we got. Better than the Tornado of Destruction.
Because I think Attila the Artillery doesn't really roll off the tongue.
Attila the Archer. No. Okay, how are we on time?
We got a few minutes left here.
Okay, we need to
a few
wrap up.
minutes.
Why are we finishing? We're finishing introductions at the end of the episode. I mean, what is there to say?
I mean, the whole episode is an introduction.
Oh, that's so true. That is so facts.
That's it.
It's an introduction to what this is. That is so facts. I mean, what is it? What is in an intro? I was born in January. I'm a Sagittarius, I think. Right? Is that like
January?
20th, the 20th.
I don't know.
So I'm either a Sagittarius. I'm an Aquarius.
I'm a Pisces.
Really?
Yeah.
You are indeed an Aquarius.
Let's go. How do you feel about that? Your
I
Pisces
feel pretty
nature.
good. I don't think I've heard bad things.
How does that affect?
You are on the cusp of an Aquarius.
Yeah, exactly,
You
right.
are like the first date.
That's what I think before that is Sagittarius, right? Like I think it's Sagittarius and then Aquarius.
Before,
Because I think it's like Sagittarius is like the beginning of January, and Aquarius starts on the 20th.
let's see. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense.
One
at
could
all.
say I don't want to make. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to upset our astrology community.
That doesn't make sense at all. According to this, it says Capricorn is before, but that doesn't make sense because.
Oh, it might be Capricorn. I might have been wrong.
Is it a Capricorn? Wait.
Did you think it like? Because I thought it was Sagittarius.
The moon's not even real. So
You're an Aquarius. Yeah, it's a Capricorn. It's
Okay,
a Capricorn.
guess I was almost
It's
Capricorn.
all-
But yeah, the
it's
moon's
all
not even
based
real. It
off
doesn't
the
matter. It means nothing.
government
Stars.
anyways, yeah.
It's a hologram projected by the government. They just want us to think that there's more out there when really we actually live in a hamster ball.
Yeah, it's predetermined.
We live in one big hamster ball. And I say this with 100% seriousness. So those are our signs. My favorite color is orange. There's a few shades of blue that are a close second, though.
I gotta go with green.
What,
Nice,
what shade?
Like a nice like basil forest green, you know, like a dark,
What the basil? What the fuck are you talking about?
like
Like a forest? Like, would you say like the color of your bed sheets?
yeah,
Or like my bed sheets? They're slightly different.
like mine, like darker.
Okay. Valid. Let's see. Favorite food? Love a good pot roast. Love a good. My dad's homemade pot roast. Probably some of the best food you could ever have.
Yeah,
I'll bring it in one day. Yeah.
have it on the pot roast on the podcast.
Pot roast ASMR. We can do it. Mukbang. Special episode. We'll do it.
Yeah,
Favorite food?
I don't know. It's hard. I gotta spaghetti with garlic bread. I mean, that's like a classic.
Classic, yeah. I can see that. With meatballs or without?
Without. I'm not a sausage guy.
I like my balls meaty, personally. Can I say that? I like to say that. Sorry. I like meatballs, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Have you ever had one of the like giant meatballs?
No. Stop, you're making me hungry. We're going to eat after this, like straight after this.
I'm starving.
So how far in are we? Because I want to go eat.
We
You are
you
51
guys.
minutes in.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, yeah, we
Screw
got
you
time.
guys. We're getting food. This podcast just scrap it. Scrap the whole thing.
I wish they still had
We're
the food
done.
trucks.
It's
Yeah.
yeah. Done with the podcast. We talk no longer. We know talk.
Over.
We know talk. It's over. The dream's dead. All right. So this has been We Talk. We did a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. It'll get better, I swear to God. I swear to God it gets better.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah. We'll play it as it comes.
It's a learning curve. Yeah.
It is a learning experience. First time thing, right? It's a first, we don't know what we're doing.
No.
And neither do any of you. But God, I sound like a dick. But what I'm trying to say is we're all learning together, right? Yeah. We're in this together. All right. Well, we're gonna delete this anyway. So, all right. Goodbye.
Yeah, thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye. Get out of here. Never come back. You're good.